Hola Theaters, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another 5-minute match preview. And yeah, mid-week football is back in full force. And yeah, man, Brentford tonight, we're traveling to West London, traveling to the G-Tech Stadium. And it's going to be 8 o'clock tonight, which means it's 3 p.m. for my South Florida Gunners. And yeah, it's an important match. It's an important match. If you look at the table right now, Man City are 3 points behind us with one more game played. And it's pressure. It's pressure. Because if we drop points here, it gets a little bit sticky. I still think that the title's in our hands. I still think we're in a good position. But, the 5 years of PTSD, if you drop points here tonight, it could get a little bit crazy. I don't think we'll drop points, though. I think that we'll go 6 points clear of City again. And, we'll keep the pace. We have to keep the pace. It's a must-win game. Yeah, the lineup has come out. I'm going to go over the lineup in a bit. But as far as my feelings, man, I feel good about it. I feel good about it. We've seen that Saka and Odegaard back now. Although it looks like Saliba might be out with an illness, which is fine. I mean, if you look at Brentford's form, they've been playing, decently for this year. Yeah, I think Brentford in 7th place. It looks like they're 3 points behind Liverpool. So, Liverpool have been on and off this season. But Brentford aren't a team to take lightly, man. And what's crazy is, Spurs just sacked Thomas Frank. And everybody's like, Thomas Frank was just genius. He had, Brentford punching above their weight. They're still doing pretty well without him. So maybe it wasn't Thomas Frank. As far as the game itself, the lineup has come out. So we're going to go through it. And let me pull it up here. But yeah, it's a relatively strong lineup with who we have. You got Ryan goal. You've got Timber. And then Capia playing left back. Because I think it looks like Calafiore is on the bench. As far as the center back partnership, you got Gabriel and Mosquera, which is probably what you expect. With Saliba being out. And I think that's good enough. It's a solid back line. Our defense is something I don't worry about. I don't worry about our defenders. I don't worry about our back five at all. It doesn't matter who we put in there. I always think that, teams aren't going to get the best of us in the defense. I mean, Man U, I think, scored the most with 3 goals. But there haven't been a lot of teams that scored 2 goals against us. So I'm not that worried as far as the defense. In midfield, we know what we're going to get. Our midfield, too. Rice and Zubimendi back in there. And in front of them, Eberechi Eze. And I think this is a conversation that a lot of Arsenal fans have had this week. Who do you play in that position with Kai Havertz being injured? And I think a lot of people knew, said or knew it was going to be Eze. But Eze now has an opportunity to cement his place in the team. You've got Odegaard back on the bench. Eze puts in a good performance, gets a couple assists, or, gets an assist in a goal, or just has a generally good game. Now you give the manager a headache and say, do I keep my captain on the bench for the informed player? So it's definitely an opportunity for Eze to solidify. I mean, I think that Odegaard is going to come back into the team, but I think it's a chance for Eze to show something. And our front three, it's kind of what you expect. It's Madueke at right wing. As I said, Saka's coming back. It's too early for him to start. It's going to be Trossard at left wing. We know that we like to go with Trossard and then bring Martinelli on in the second half. And it's Gyökeres up top because we honestly don't have any backup striker. Do we have a backup striker? Jesus is probably, yeah, Jesus. But I'm thinking, when I think of backup strikers, I'm thinking Kai Havertz. I'm thinking Marino, and both of them are hard. But we do have Gabriel Jesus. And we'll see what Gyökeres does in the first half. He was looking very good coming off the bench. But I wonder if tonight, we'll do the opposite. We'll have Gyökeres wear them down. We'll have Jesus come off the bench. As far as the score, I'm going to go 3-1. I think that this should be a very comfortable win. And it has to be a very comfortable win. But like I've been saying, 3 points, 3 points, man. If it's an ugly win, I'll take it. But we just got to keep winning the 3 point. We got to keep winning games. We got to stay on the pace. Yeah, and hopefully we have a good result. Anyway, guys, I'll see you on the other side of Brentford. Take it easy.